Hello, Cancer. Welcome to our Timeless Sunset Tarot. Well, another day has ended, and I would like to invite you to have a short tarot reading with me. Now, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, that is the right time for you to receive a message from the universe. Now, let us try to see what is the main energy for tonight. Okay, so the main energy for Cancer for tonight is the Emperor. Okay, you seem to be a little bit serious right now. You're not smiling. It's as if you have very strong boundaries at this time. You're wearing armor. You see here, inside this lively garb is an armor. So in a certain sense, yes, you deal with people, but at the same time, people somehow by intuition feel that you are guarded at this time. You have some boundaries, very firm, actually very strong boundary. And at the same time, you are wise. Maybe the boundary is a result of a past experience that now you are wiser. Maybe in the past, somebody might have taken advantage of you or might have hurt you. There might have been some dynamics that you realize is not healthy. And because of that experience, now you are wiser. And at the same time, you have good boundaries. At the same time, also, you are minimalist. You are a little bit austere at this present time. So you're not very particular with comfort. It's more of whatever helps you accomplish things, that's the best route. Okay, so for you, the discomfort is not very important. The important thing is getting things done. So this is what I can feel for you at this present time. Okay, so this is the main energy at this present time. Now, let's try to see what happened in the recent past. Okay, in the recent past, we have here the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is somebody who is compassionate, but at the same time having good boundaries also. She's also matured. She's also experienced when it comes to dealing with people. So I feel in the recent past, yes, you were generous, but at the same time you are guarded at the same time. So you have strong boundaries, but at the same time you are caring also. There is a certain, I think these are butterflies and they symbolize transformation. Yes, they are butterflies. So the ones in the crown are butterflies. And so they symbolize that you just have undergone transformation. And that's the reason why you are compassionate, but at the same time also you have good boundaries. So your compassion is not only for others, but also for yourself. We have here the angels and here the butterfly again. So you have transformed and you are very sensitive to the guidance of the universe. In the recent past, you've had some clouds in your life, but now it is starting to clear and your spirit starts to soar, which can be symbolized by that bird in the sky. So this one is the widow's bracelet, which shows your understanding of other people who are also suffering. And somehow this is where your compassion comes. But you're holding a sword as if letting people know that you have good boundaries and that people need to respect those boundaries. However, when I look, this is in the recent past, when we look at the present moment, it seems that your guardedness is increasing. Okay, you see here, at least here, you're very sensitive to nature. But I feel here you're a little bit more austere. There is less of nature. So from being sensitive after the transformation, it seems that at this time you are a little bit more on the utilitarian, on the getting things done. So you're a little bit more realistic. This one is a little bit more intuitive. So somehow you are trying to gain a certain balance. If you were a little bit more caring, more empathic in the past, here I think your guardedness has increased a little. So I think it's a little bit changing a little. So maybe you need to get somewhere in the middle where somehow closer to this Queen of Swords, where you are compassionate, but at the same time good boundaries. Now here the boundaries have increased a little. I don't know. Maybe somebody's coming your way that has a certain relationship in your past where you have been wounded. That's why you're a little bit more guarded now. Or you are a little bit more wiser. That is why somehow your boundaries are a little bit more firm this time. But what is lacking here in the Emperor is being in touch with nature. So maybe that is something that at this present moment, what is lacking in you right now. I feel that in the recent past, you're a little bit more balanced because you are closer to nature. Your throne is outside. Here, the throne is of the Emperor is also outside, but I don't see any herbage. At the back are concrete mountains. No trees, no anything. Here, at least there are birds, the sky, and there are trees at the back. So I think there is you need to adjust a little bit to go back somehow closer to the energy of the Queen of Swords, wherein she is compassionate while at the same time having good boundaries. Here it seems that the boundaries have strengthened and the intuition is a little bit less. You are more of in the realistic and practical sense. Okay, it's more of that kind of energy right now. So maybe you are just in a state of adjusting between these two. Hopefully you'll be able to gain somewhere in the middle. Now what can we expect in the near future? Well, if you can attain a certain balance wherein you maintain good boundaries, but at the same time you maintain compassion, and you continue to undergo the transformation, which can be symbolized by the crown with the butterfly, the throne with the butterfly, and with the angels. Now, if you continue to have that docility to the spirit, then you will be a cup that is overflowing. I think you're developing right now certain wisdom, which can be symbolized by the beard. It's just that maybe, yeah, there are some stages like that. There are some stages where everything is blooming. Some stages, maybe this can also symbolize a dark night of the soul. So here can be a honeymoon period with the spirit, because there are periods wherein everything is flourishing, like the Queen of Swords. This can be a honeymoon period. Now at this stage, you continue to undergo transformation, but this time, maybe for some of you, it's a dark night of the soul, wherein you're a little bit guarded because maybe you are some of your past hurts are coming to the surface, and so you're a little bit guarded. But it's part of your growing process. You are gaining more wisdom. But in the end, whatever these changes that are happening in you, it will lead to fullness in your life, wherein your cup is overflowing, you're very much aware of the presence of the divine, and the joy that you experience in your life is affecting everything around you in a positive way. So it's okay. These are just part of, I think the two cards are just part of the continuing transformation that you are undergoing at this present time. Now, what is happening in your physical realm at present? Okay, at present, maybe that is the reason why you are guarded. We have here the Four of Cups. And when you look at the Four of Cups, there are certain aspects in your life that you realize is no longer making you happy. Maybe that's the reason why you are guarded. It can be that you are discovering, if it is a relationship which can be symbolized by cups, there are some relationships that you have right now that is no longer helping you, no longer making you happy. So in a certain sense, maybe your guardedness is you are slowly wanting and learning to let them go and opening yourself to the new gift that the universe is giving you. So in a certain sense, it is the letting go of certain things that no longer satisfy you. And receiving the new cup, which is this one, a cup that is overflowing, which is very similar to this cup wherein the hand with the clouds are there. So right now, you are under the tree. So in a certain sense, you are being cuddled and being protected by the universe. The cups there, you are distancing yourself already from the cups, which can symbolize that which can symbolize you distancing yourself from things that are no longer helpful to you. Now, in your spiritual realm, what is happening in your subconscious mind, you are more receptive to the guidance of the universe. Just like the Knight of Cups, as he goes through his daily life, as he goes through the journey of his life, he is constantly looking inside himself. Just like this knight looking at the cup. At the same time, you see he has armor. So yes, you continue to have strong boundaries, good boundaries. Maybe the strong boundaries is because of this one. You are in the process of weeding out those things that are no longer helpful to you. But the beautiful thing about it is you are listening to the universe. And here, somehow in your subconscious mind, you already have accepted the cup that is being offered to you by the universe. You already accepted it, and you are listening to the cup. You are learning from this new cup. So it can be a new relationship. You welcomed already the new relationship, but you're still guarded. You're still wearing an armor. So you are guarded, maybe because of your past experiences, but you are studying it, you are learning from it, and you are assessing it constantly. And in a certain sense, you are also using your intuition at this present time. So right now, Cancer, it seems like, yes, you are going changes, going transformation, and you are a little bit guarded, and you are presently in a process of letting go of things that no longer make you happy. And you have accepted already the gift of the universe, which in the near future will bring you happiness and fulfillment. And it is something that will also bring happiness and fulfillment to the people around you, most likely your loved ones. Now, let's try to end this reading with some oracle cards. I'm beginning to feel some tingling sensations right now. It can be that somebody who is watching this one is resonating with this one, and somehow, yes, hopefully these cards are giving benefit to this person who is watching it. Again, here I see, you see here, the supernova. It says here, an aspect of your personality, your ego self, must die to make way for a new shiny star to be born. When I look at the picture, it's like a butterfly undergoing transformation. Part of the transformation is the dying of the caterpillar in order for the butterfly to be born. It's like the phoenix exploding and dying so that a new phoenix will be born. It's like the supernova also. A star is dying, exploding so that a new thing is born. It's very much close to this card at this present moment in your physical realm, wherein these relationships are closing or are dying so that a new, more mature relationship will be born. So, and it's letting go of those things so that a more fulfilling, more enriching relationship, not only with other people, but with the divine, with the universe, and with your inner self would grow. So, yes, this is very much akin to your present situation, the supernova. Parts of your life need to die in order that something new will be born. Collaboration. Say yes to the exciting new opportunities and partnerships that are on their way to you now. Okay, so the new exciting partnership can be symbolized by this cup that you have just accepted, this cup that is being offered to you by the universe, and this cup promises an overflowing of happiness in the near future. So work with these people. At the same time, also the collaboration also can be with your inner self and with the universe. Now let's get some more cards. We have here purging process. You may be currently experiencing emotional discomfort that is disrupting your inner peace. Maybe that's the reason why you are guarded right now. You are processing certain things in your life right now that somehow is challenging you from maintaining a certain peace, like the certain peace of the Queen of Swords. It can be these things that are challenging you right now. And so you need to purge them away from your life. You need to let go of these things that are robbing you of your peace. So you are undergoing a purging process at this time. That is why also your boundaries are quite strong. Freedom of soul expression. You may be holding back from expressing yourself out of fear of losing or upsetting someone around you. So, maybe that's the reason here. We have here the Emperor. There are no herbage, no anything, and you seem to be serious. You're not smiling. You're just getting things done. But you see, the card seems to be devoid of life. It's too serious. And somehow, yeah, you are not able to express yourself right now. Maybe it's because you are holding back your expressions because uh, out of fear of losing or upsetting somebody. In a certain sense, maybe, yeah, you want to let go of these things, but at the same time, you cannot completely let go. That's why you are seated there, as if immobile. You're trying to see how you can let this go, but parts of you are still attached to these things that you need to let go. That's why you also cannot immediately accept this one. But subconsciously, you know, and you are now trying your best to accept this one. It's just that at this present time, uh, certain attachments you need to let go so that you can finally be able to express yourself. So right now you are in the process, you are processing yourself right now. Maybe that's the reason why you're a little bit serious, a little less life, and very much guarded. So maybe it's because, yes, you are undergoing right now a process of letting go and letting go of certain things which you really need to finally let go. So this is what we have for you right now, Cancer. I hope it has helped you. It has given you some answers, given you inspiration to move forward towards this transformation that you are now having, to receive this cup that is overflowing. So thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.